Rivals.com Midwest Analyst Josh Helmholdt. We're out here with the Husker Online crew over at Big Ten Media Days in Chicago, talking about a few of the recent commitments for the Cornhuskers. Obviously got a couple of big ones here from the Midwest, even the one in state, Nick Henrich. Henrich is a guy that was widely recruited. I mean, teams coming in that usually don't recruit the state of Nebraska, and he's a guy that I've gotten to appreciate a lot more as I've seen him develop. I'll be honest with you, my first initial impression of his sophomore film wasn't that strong. I thought, especially considering it wasn't elite talent, I thought a lot of the plays that he was making were because plays had broken down. He wasn't shedding blockers. What I saw in junior film, and you saw the increase in his rating, was the explosiveness that we wanted to see out of him, the way he was able to handle the point of attack, shed blockers, but also just his football IQ and the way that he's able to kind of sniff out plays. So very impressed with the progression I'm seeing out of Henrich. And you got to understand, too, as a guy that we've never seen, the analyst team has never seen in person, we're going to be conservative with that. There are still 3 more evaluation periods in this 2017 or 2019 recruiting class, including what I would arguably say are the 2 most important. That's senior year, and that's also the winter all-star game. And I think Henrich is playing in one of those all-star games. Honestly, that's the best evaluation because it's actual football and it's against like talent. It's against other Division I prospects. So that's, if we get a chance to see him in that setting, that will be valuable. But also just seeing that progression from junior year to senior year, as I mentioned, impressed with the progression from sophomore year to junior year that exceeded our expectations. He gets a bump in the ratings. If he exceeds our expectations again in his progression, that will, again, result in a bump in the ratings. But we're going to be conservative this early in the process, and it still is early, with 3 more evaluations left until we get a chance to see a little bit more in depth. Mosai Newsom, then, defensive end out of Iowa, similar type of situation. Haven't seen him in person. Like his upside, going to be conservative with his evaluation this early in the process, but definitely a guy. We haven't seen him really since last fall. How has he developed, both as a football player but also physically? I mean, that's what I want to see, is just his physical development from junior year to senior year. I think this upcoming senior year evaluation is going to be important for both of those guys. It's hard to say, that either of them are going to move this way or that way because we just haven't seen them in 7, 8, 9 months. But obviously, as I mentioned, we're going to be conservative in those situations, so they've got a better chance of moving up than they do of moving down.